Okay, hi. This is my second review, also of an Hopkins book. The first one, where I explained holding my little dog, not like parasocial or anything, but like dog. He's like eating my room right now. I'm happy. I, I'm, I'm like totally random. Um, I'm gonna spit out random things throughout this review. Anyways, no random no random emojis. So, ow. So this book is Crank by Ellen Hopkins, and definitely my second favorite of her book, first being Impulse. If you guys haven't seen that review, I would go to it now or read the book. It was like godly, not to offend anyone. My mom has told me it offends a lot of people because that is the adjective that is my favorite word ever. So, Crank, let's stop being random, okay? Let's get on fast. I'm talking to myself. So Crank was very dark, as all of Ellen Hopkins' books are. I've found. I've read like all of them. I would show you guys the book, but I lent it to my friend and she has not finished it. I hate slow readers. I finished it in a week a night. If you guys haven't seen Ellen Hopkins' book, really easy read. Oh my god, he hates me. Alright, don't eat that. Really easy read, really quickly. I finished it really quickly. I thought it was I thought it was good though. It wasn't like too easy to like ugh. It was like really good. And it's basically about this girl who she's like a straight A student, a high school honors person. Fine, eat that, eat that here. She's like a high school honors person and everything. And so she goes to visit. She's like a very boring life. No offense, but I felt like dying when I thought about her life. I'm like, really um in the beginning she's going to visit her like dad who hasn't been around, and he's like a drug addict and lives like this shitty apartment, not to offend anyone. Like there's cops my villager just froze. That was really weird. Anyways, I had like my mouth open, so weird. um so there's like cockroaches everywhere, and she goes visit and she's not used to this. She lives in like this nice house with her stepdad, her mom. Her name's Christina. Sorry. She's the narrator. It takes place from her point of view. And so when she goes there, she's boy and Adam. I'm really awful with names. I just booked like a month ago. I'm sorry. I'm really sure it's Adam. Anyways, and so basically she's there, he introduces her to what she calls the monster, being Crank, and it's drug. And if you see the front of the book, it's obvious. It's like powder on a black like thing, like a mirror, and it's like it's in the shape of a word Crank. Like it's like cocaine. Like you sniff it through a straw, and she struggles with it, and she calls it the monster because it, it's an addiction, a really bad addiction. It's not like smoking weed every now and again. Sorry for the reference. Um, so basically, and then like she comes back home. I don't want to give away too much. She comes back home, and she's different. She's addicted to this stuff. She can't just come home and still be the good old honor student. She can't go back and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna study for my test now. She's addicted to what we would think of as cocaine. It's a pretty hardcore drug. Very expensive. So it's basically ruining all of her resources. She's finding out where to get it. She was the good girl in school, and now she's slowly transforming into the bad girl who does drugs and everything. And she's finding everyone from her high school that she knows would have drugs, and it's really a heart wrenching story. If anything, this put me off drugs. Like, if your parents like don't read books about drugs because then you're gonna do it. No offense to parents watching. My friend wasn't allowed to read books. Their parents said that. And I had to go up to them and be like, the book made me not want to do drugs, but she was allowed to read it then. Oh, shocker. Um, it goes through when she's like doing the stuff, and this monster keeps her up. You can't sleep for 3 days, and then you crash and you sleep for like 22 hours, and you can't eat. Oh my god, it's awful. And the way she described the book was a little confusing because she's like so messed up. Like she gets to a point where you're just like, it's basically your downward spiral that these drugs have taken her to. And it gets to a point where like she can't eat, she can't sleep, she's crashing all the time. It, it was heart wrenching. It's a really dark book. It's not like, I don't know, I wouldn't call her depressed, like impulsive all about depression. But this book is really dark and it goes places most novels wouldn't. I highly recommend it. Highly, 10 out of 10 for me. Ellen Hopkins is a wonderful author, like my inspiration. Highly recommend any of her books. I'm gonna do a lot of reviews tonight because I'm bored and decided to do reviews. So if you guys check out my channel, like tomorrow, there'll be like all Ellen Hopkins, and I'll do all my other books throughout the week because I need the homework. So basically, I'd highly recommend it, and I really did like it. And there's a sequel, Glass, which I also read. I'll do a different review for that. Okay, because I can't do a review if you want my crank with it. Yeah, so don't read the back of Glass if you haven't read Crank. Okay, bye. My dog is literally eating my room. Alright, bye.